Hey, what's up? It's Chris from Finxter. I'm here to help you stay on the right side of this AI-driven change. We've already taught over 20 million people in AI and tech in the last 10 years. And today we are going to look into something really interesting, really groundbreaking that has not been discussed a lot on the internet, or actually I have not seen any of those examples yet. And this is really very important now. Maybe you've already tried the Gemini Banana Pro model. You can run it on any like Gemini. Maybe you need a Pro account. I'm not sure, but you can generate any images and screenshots. But of course, the question is it deep fake? It's like, what is real? What image you see is real? It could be an image of a person, could be an image, a scientific result, or anything, and you don't know if it was generated by AI, right? And the idea of Google to resolve this issue was the SynthID kind of algorithm. It's an algorithm, it's a way to encode a watermark into any image that was generated by AI, so it can detect in your chat itself, you can detect whether an image was AI generated. So you just take the image, you paste it there. We will see an example in a minute. You run SynthID. I think you can even simply ask the question, is this AI generated? And it will internally then run SynthID for you. But you can also just type in SynthID, the name of the algorithm, and it will give you a result such as this one. The SynthID tool detected that part of this image was likely generated or edited by Google AI, which is true. I made this thumbnail from one of my recent videos with Gemini, obviously. So I tested it and it was like a true positive, right? Now I took something that I generated with ChatGPT, this image of about balancing person, and this was not generated by Google, but it was still AI generated, right? And here in this case, it detected that the SynthID tool did not detect any Google AI watermark, but it could also be using another AI generation tool. So it's like also somehow correctly identified that it could be AI, but it was definitely not generated by Google, which is good. Like, it's a solid result, right? This is also true in a way. I mean, we would probably, like, as users, we just want to know if is it AI generated or not. We don't want to know is it by AI generated by Google, right? But I understand that they might not be able to resolve this problem in a general way, so this subset of solution they provide is good enough if it works. But now let's look into something different, right? Let's look at like one of the most, I would say, harmful applications for fake AI images, and this is faking scientific results. So let's look at the Google Transformer paper. This one is the Google Transformer paper, just as an example. Here we have a scientific output, right? A scientific result. We copy this image. Now we go into the Google chat. We choose create images, and now we simply generate a fake AI image, right? So maybe let's tell it add another bar that is highest, best, and that has the label evil corp, right? You could imagine something like this. So somebody wants to fake scientific results. Somebody wants to take maybe existing results, such as this transformer result, and maybe add a bar or something. Change some smaller things, smaller items, and add their own result, maybe their own evil corp result or something to the image, and thereby faking AI results. So now you can see this image. It's like looks very authentic, right? I mean, doesn't look different than the original image by Google. So let's look. This is original by Google. This one is the new one with the evil corp result. Now this way you could easily, like, people will easily fake this scientific evidence, and I've already seen on X examples of this being done, where just some evil corporations add their own scientific results, so fake scientific results, to existing graphics, existing benchmarks or something from real papers, and this way fake scientific progress. And this is really harmful. I think one of the most harmful ways you could use AI, in my opinion, and my personal opinion, right? Because to me, the scientific progress is really something that should have some integrity, right? If it has lost integrity, then there is no scientific progress anymore. Good. Let's take this this image that we just generated, we paste it here, and now we run SynthID against it. Now let's look what happened. Detects the watermark, so it understands that I want to check if there is a watermark, if it is AI generated or not. And I have generated this image with Google Gemini itself in the same chat, right? So I've just generated this image. So it should be able to correctly identify the watermark or whether this image is AI generated. I mean, it has just generated it with AI. Just in the same chat, it has generated this exact image. But now it tells me I am unable to determine if this image was generated by AI, which is really like concerning, right? It should have detected it. I mean, this is really insane. You should expect that Google's SynthID algorithm is able to detect its own fake AI-generated scientific progress charts, right? But it did not, and this could be really harmful, and that's why you should not trust anything you see online from now on until forever, right? This will never change anymore, so we cannot trust anything we see online. That's kind of the takeaway of this video, right? Even SynthID doesn't seem to be a good solution for AI detection. Bye.